Peace and hair grease. Blessings to everybody. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that I've noticed no one addresses. No one talks about this out of the million or so guys who make videos about prison. No one talks about this. This is relationships in prison. When a man and another man they're together for the sole purpose of they like each other or they love each other. This is a little different than the videos I have done talking about or discussing people who are forced into prostitution or people being raped for, crimes against children and things like that. This situation is a little different. All right, and I'm also gonna provide a couple of examples. Okay, I just came to this new institution. I was there for maybe a week or so. I don't even think it was quite a week, maybe 2 or 3 days. One morning I go to breakfast. It's about 6 something in the morning. I'm still half tired. I'm not really as focused as I should be on my surroundings. And I go and I grab a seat. I sit at a table with this guy out of Tidewater. He had dreadlocks. At that time, this about 96. At that time, you could still, in Virginia systems, you could still wear your hair. I think maybe about 99, everybody had to get their hair down to about the length of mine is now. But back then, you could still have long hair, whatever. So he's sitting directly across from me, and to my right is a white guy with long hair. To my left is a black guy. So after I'm sitting there for a few minutes, everyone's quiet. An older guy named William Ellis. William, if you see this video, reach out to me, bro. William Ellis is an older brother who took me under his wing, really showed me the ropes. Real good guy, man. William was there for maybe 20 years at this time. So William come tap me on my shoulder, and immediately I get up and go sit with William, versus sitting at a table with people I don't know talking about nothing. So I sit down with William, and the first thing out of his mouth was like, "Bruh, you got to be careful, man. You got to pay better attention to your surroundings." I'm like, what's wrong? What I do? And he started to tell me, it's like, man, that table you were sitting at, the dude with the dreadlocks, them other two guys, those are his boys. Those are his, he's in a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? And this situation is different from prostitution or, people selling other people backsides or whatever. This is different. This is a situation where the guy has love for the boy, and the boy has love for him. You know what I'm saying? It's not a force type. This is almost a situation like you would see in society with two men or whatever. It's like, that's pretty much what it is. But with prison rules or prison ethics, some of which I'm about to explain now. William began to tell me, he's like, listen, man, one or two things could have happened had I left you at that table. One, he could have took it as you was making a play for one of his boys. Two, he could have took it as you were offering yourself to him to be his boy. And William tell me, if I would have left you at that table another 4-5 minutes, you would have found out how he took it. It was a good chance, man. He could have, carved me up. He would have caught me slipping. Listen, relationships in prison are very intense and sensitive. You know what I mean? I know a guy who supposed to came home in 2010. I won't call his name, but those out of Richmond, Virginia probably know immediately who I'm talking about. Guy made a lot of money in the street, had a name for himself, did like close to 30 years. Supposed to came home in 2010, and something happened. Somebody said something to his boy, and he carved him up, and caught like another 9 years behind his boy. This is very, they take this thing, very serious. You know what I'm saying? You don't disrespect, somebody's boy. You don't want to listen. I'm gonna tell you another story. Let me tell you another story. Um, this was at another institution. No, it's the same institution. I like to play Scrabble. So one of maybe three people in the building that play Scrabble is a gay guy by the name of Sasha. Sasha was cool people, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then too, prison is all about respect too. You know what I'm saying? How you treat a person is everything in prison. You know what I'm saying? And Sasha was one of those homosexuals that if you're not gay or you're not hiding your gay, you don't have to worry about Sasha. Sasha would never disrespect you with that. So me and Sasha, we're cool. Um, we play Scrabble from time to time, right? But some kind of way, you know, our playing Scrabble became an issue for the guy that Sasha later hooked up with. A guy that was in another building. He was in the building with the guy William. This how I found out about it. And William basically pulled up on me. The guy knew that me and William was cool. You know what I mean? So he put the bug in William ear. Let your dude know, man, that they're my people or whatever. And just holler at him for me. Now, I'm sure Sasha let the guy know that it won't like that. I'm sure William told him, bro, I don't get down like that. But dude took it as a sign of disrespect. It's almost like you got a girlfriend out here and she got male friends. You know, she swear to you ain't nothing going on. You might pull up on the dudes and they tell you, bro, ain't nothing going on. We just friends. But some dudes gonna feel a way about that. Whether it's just y'all just friends or whatever. Don't start none, won't be nothing. You know what I mean? If y'all not dealing with each other, the chances of something going on between y'all, you know, go way down. So just don't deal with each other. You know what I mean? It's like that. Um, so that almost became a situation just from playing Scrabble. A guy was ready to put a blade in me. Um, but yeah, prison relationships are very intense. Um, if you ever find yourself in prison, stay away from the next guy's boy. You know, because in prison. Listen, I want to close this on a real note, right? It's important to understand that a lot of people go to prison don't necessarily have family support. So these guys get in these relationships, and they're together 2 and 3 years or whatever. You know, all the love that they're not getting from the outside, they're getting from each other. You know what I mean? So it becomes almost like a dependency type thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's very intense. It's very intense, and it's definitely something that you gotta respect. If you don't respect it, you'll get carved up. And here's another misconception. Um, the dude who's playing the male role is not necessarily the one that's gonna carve you up. 9 times out of 10 is gonna be his boy. Now, boys in prison are a little different from the guys who are being pimped out or whatnot. A lot of guys who are homosexual going in, or they come out the closet, but it was no rape involved, no force involved, or anything like that. That was just that's what they do. They would probably be that way if they was in society. A lot of them can fight, yo. A lot of them can fight. They rumble, and they 9 times out of 10 would be the one that check you if you get disrespectful. Oh, and one other story I want to I want to tell y'all before I get off here. I want to talk about the guy that whose table I sat down at. Um, a few months go by, or whatever, and I go in the bathroom one morning about maybe 5 something in the morning, and he in the bathroom with both the boys on his knees, whacking them off like, he's in the middle of them. He's doing this. I don't know if he giving them head. Before he was giving them head before I came in or what, but he's doing this. I hurry up and back up out the bathroom, and it brought to mind something my cousin told me a long time ago when he was telling me about his prison experiences. He said, "Listen, man, when guys go to prison and they sleep with these boys, always know this: a pancake ain't done till you flip it." I never quite understood what he meant until that moment. I swear for God, in that moment, his words echoed in my ear. Pancake ain't done till you flip it. You know what I'm saying? Especially in relationships like these type of relationships that I'm discussing, where it's some type of love, is they're together. It's real for them. It ain't a forced type situation. You getting off on that boy or with that boy. That boy got needs too.